Hey everybody, another episode of What the Heck's Going On in the Backyard with your host, Chad New. Anyway, so you can see there's something obviously missing here. In the last video, I tried to stop recording and then re-recording after each step, but when I hit the stop button, it makes a whole new video, and when I hit the pause button in my phone, kind of goes to sleep, it makes a whole new video. So I don't have the technology. I probably have the technology. I don't have the desire to stitch together and edit a bunch of videos to make one video. So yeah, but today I'm working on, I just pulled out the plant from McRib. McRib went to Jared's Way Off. Shockingly, I got third place. It was estimating at 300 and I don't know, it was like 330 some odd pounds, and it ended up weighing, not 330, 930 some odd pounds, and it ended up weighing 940 pounds. So that was pretty fantastic. I was stunned that it actually went to chart, exactly to chart. Man, I couldn't believe that. That was incredible, especially because it had a giant cavity underneath it. And it was always my train of thought that the cavity meant lost pounds, but perhaps not. We did have a bit of excitement though. Once we were lifting the pumpkin, I would say it was about, about yay high, about 3.5 feet. I hit the tag line and the whole pumpkin went funk, and it just dropped. It went, the knot gave loose on the straps right here, and man, that thing fell like a 940-pound pumpkin is what it felt like. So that was interesting. Knock on wood, thank goodness we did not have any breakage. It didn't crack or anything like that, which I was stunned and a half. So apparently that pumpkin went heavy, or well, it went to chart, which means it probably is really thick in there, thankfully. So anywho, today, I'm looking at this right here. It looks like there's a animal nest. Anyway, I just pulled out the plant of McRib, and what I'm doing, yeah, there's a nest. Look at that. Darn rabbits. I pulled out this plant. I'm gonna pull out all the plants. They're done growing. I don't have a lot of time with Emily due with our first child in about 2.5 weeks from this point, and I have family coming this week, and I have family coming next week. The plant's getting pulled out. This is the only day that I really have a lot of time to do that. So the plants are all going bye-bye, and yeah, so we'll walk through. I want to show you this pumpkin right here tapes at about 300 pounds, this monster. And there's one behind it and one behind that. But something that I thought was fairly interesting with this one, and I tried to capture it in other videos, or a picture rather, and I couldn't. But look at that. So here's the vine that it's grown on. Break that off. And then the vine splits and up into the pumpkin. So this pumpkin, like I said, is 300 pounds, or estimating at about 300 pounds, and it looked like it was grown off of half of a vine. The other half, it grew over, so it didn't have any room to stretch, so it just took the top half with it and grew off of that. But I have a suspicion this pumpkin looks a whole lot like that pumpkin, and I have a sneaking suspicion. Let's follow this vine. So we're following the vine. There it goes. It's off of this one. Going back to where I thought I was going. So, just as I thought. Darn it. That 300-pound pumpkin is off of this plant. Off of the first secondary vine, and then a little sucker vine that I didn't prune off, and then a little sucker pumpkin that I didn't prune off. grew a 300-pound pumpkin. So that's kind of neat and unfortunate at the same time, because what if that 300 pounds was on Gouda over there, or even perhaps 150 pounds? I haven't taped it in a long time, probably well over a month. And then the last time I taped McRib, it was about 700 pounds on August 27th. I looked at my chart. So between August 27th to basically September 27th, it grew 240 pounds, which for Colorado in September, that's rather fantastic, actually. So I'm quite happy with that. And now that I'm not carrying anymore and I'm walking through the plant, here's another pumpkin there. There's probably that's probably a 100-pounder. I had no time this year. All things considered, the leaves look really good. I mean, you can see powdery mildew has definitely set in. The oldest set of leaves on the main vine is a little bit tattered and worn, but all in all, these leaves, if you ignore the powdery mildew and where I've walked through them, obviously, man, these leaves look great. So yeah, that's about it. We got to take this one right here, which I have not weighed. I'm gonna guess, shoot, I was thinking 700, 800 pounds on the other one, and I was gonna say 600 on this one, but maybe it's closer to 7 or so. I don't know. And then these two guys, I think I might, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those, actually. And then this guy, Gouda, probably gonna take to Nick's. I always try and take my biggest one to Nick's because it's the closest. And then this pumpkin's gonna go to the Denver Botanic Gardens, where it will be viewed and appreciated. So if everything goes according to plan, I'll get all this picked up today, get my yard picked up, try and get the garden picked up, and then I want to plant a cover crop. I'm leaving my irrigation system down so I can get the cover crop, get that started, and then maybe today get a soil sample, then put the seed down, then water it in. Yeah, I think we got a plan. But that's it for today, guys. Hopefully Gouda, I'm hoping, trudge through the plant. I'm hoping Gouda, I would love to go over 1,000 pounds. I don't know. Sounds kind of hollow to me. That's so gratifying at the end of the year to just break the leaves. You don't care anymore. I'm hoping 1,000 pounds. I honestly don't know what it tapes, otherwise I would tell you. And it's still growing. I mean, since the last time I really looked at it, that's still growing, so that excites me that it's still doing some poundage. But again, it doesn't echo. Doesn't sound overly solid. Let's go look at this one real quick and we'll wrap this here video up. This one, some growth cracks on these ribs. Nothing too fresh looking. I found a lot of snake. I've seen 3 snakes in my patch. And there was mouse tracks, or a mouse like tunnel underneath the board on the other one. So hopefully, but I have not seen any mice. So hopefully the snakes are doing what snakes do and eating the mice. That'd be fantastic. Plus, as a reptile man, I love me some snakes. Yeah, this guy, I don't know. Definitely sounds more solid towards the back. In the middle, there's a cavity up on the head. I don't know. I'll go with 672. 672 on this one. That one's going to go, man, I want to say 1,000. I really do. 974. 974. So, you heard it there first. We'll see how it goes. Figure out something to do with those guys. And questions, comments, queries, or concerns, reach out. Always happy to help. the new ColoradoPumpkins.com website should be up soon. So if you're in the area, or you are not in the area and you want to get some seeds and information, go to ColoradoPumpkins.com. Have a good one, guys.